Hi guys, Heather at Spirit of Love Tarot, formerly Divine Guidance Tarot, back at you with another pick a deck. This time it's how does he or she feel about you? As always, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't resonate, don't listen. Find a YouTube reader that can help you. I'm not doing personals at this time. I'm just working too many hours at work. I don't have time to do them. But I will be going live soon, so you can get your questions answered that way. Anyway, I have two piles here, pile 1 and pile 2. Go ahead and take your pick. Pause the video if you need more time, and let's get started. Hi, deck 1. If you chose my new crystal, this is your reading. I don't even know what this is called, honestly. So I'm going to put it up to the camera if anybody knows. It's like a lavender color with lots of like sparkles on it. So if anybody knows what this crystal is, if you could put it in the comments, that'd be greatly appreciated. All right. So how does your person feel about you? How does pile 1's person feel about them right now? Healing. Protection. Too many. I only want one more. Release. Okay. So what I'm getting here is that you bring this person a sense of purpose. They see that you have healed or are healing. You're on your way there. And protection, they see you as someone who's very divinely protected. You know, like you're someone that just trusts in the universe's protection and walk the walk. With the release card, I do feel as though they would like to release this relationship in the old way of thinking. They want to release negative thoughts, patterns, habits. Yeah. How does this person feel about you? Sorry. I like to shuffle on camera, but sometimes I forget. How does this person feel about pile 1? Conjunction, alliance. 10th house, authority. Retrograde, review. So you got review right above, right on top of release. So like I said, they've reviewed your past relationship cycle and have come to the conclusion that they want to release that. With the conjunction here and the alliance with the healing, they feel as though if an alliance with you would heal them in some way. Or they want to really have an alliance with you and form this bond with you. Maybe they were hot and cold before, but now they know exactly what they want. Authority with protection. So this person wants to protect you. Authority. They want to have authority over you. And not in like a under your thumb sort of a way. In a way where they're your protector. So they want to protect you. They feel very protective of you. How does this person feel about pile 1? How does this person feel about pile 1? The ring, right on top of healing, alliance, conjunction, and now you have the ring. So this person wants to marry you. They want to be with you. They want to give you everything that you ever wanted. Damn it, it fell on the floor. Oh. Ugh. The key. Right on top of the authority card. So this person, I feel, is someone that feels the need to keep you to themselves. Like, only they have the key to the cage. So like I said, maybe before you felt trapped with this person because they were so in and out of your life and they were very wishy-washy. Well, now they want the ability to lock you in a cage if they want to. Keep you all to themselves. The compass. Oh, not the compass. The magnifying glass. I'm sorry. The magnifying glass. Right on top of review. They're watching you. Heavily. Like there's nothing on your profiles that they don't notice. They're that deep in. Now let's pull the tarot. Ooh, 3 cards fell out, but I'm not gonna take them because that's just way too many in one run. But this deck wants to talk. How does this person feel about deck 1? the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, more spying, okay, and the Six of Wands. So right away, I'm going to say that in the past, there was a third party. Okay, and maybe that's why they weren't ready to commit to you, because they had feelings for someone else, or maybe multiple people. Maybe they were like a serial dater and they caught feelings for every person they dated, and it took them forever to get over it. With the Page of Swords, they're watching you. They want direct communication with you. And with the Six of Wands, they feel as though they are going to be victorious in this. So when they do come forward, they are going to do so in a flashy way. But it's really slow with the Knight of Pentacles there. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but he's also the only knight that actually becomes a king, interestingly enough. So let's see. How does this person feel about you? The Five of Wands. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles. Sevens might be important to you. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this can go one of two ways. Either you're in a relationship with this King of Pentacles here. That is not this energy that is coming through right now. It's not the energy that you're asking about. You're either in a relationship with this person, with someone else, or they could be with someone else still. I'm going to take the King of Pentacles as being them. They're showing up as the King of Pentacles. So they're showing up as someone stable, someone, you know, this could be you in a masculine energy as well. They see you as in a masculine energy right now. With the Seven of Pentacles, they're spying. Again, that's another spying card. But they also think that you might have pain from what they did to you. With the Seven of Cups, making you a choice, making you an option, making you fight with the Five of Wands for their love. They want to change all of that, but they can't. So the best they can do is an apology. And I do think that you're going to get one. I just am not sure how soon. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Anxiety. So their main emotion right now is anxiety, despair. In this card, there's like something leeching her creativity out of her brain while she's sleeping. So maybe they suffer from night terrors, or have depression, bipolar, something that they struggle with that got in the way of this relationship. All right. Time for the Rebel Deck's advice. What advice do you have for pile one, Devin? What advice? Get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face the pillow now. Okay. Take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Alright? So, if that resonated, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will talk to you in the next video. Blessed be. Hi, Deck 2. If you chose the clear quartz inside this rock, this ordinary looking rock, and inside there's sparkles. Sparkly. So, if you picked this clear quartz, this is your reading. There we go. How does this person feel about pile 2? How does this person feel about pile 2? Freedom. Transitions. Abundance. So, this person sees you transitioning from freedom to abundance. So maybe you guys traded in some of your free time to get a second job. Maybe you're taking on overtime hours. But you're in a transition where you're working towards this abundance, this money, and you're loving of your job and your coworkers, your friends, your family. You're just extremely on the high. So this person sees you as someone who is transitioning from someone who used to be a little more wild, a little more chaotic, a little more self-sabotaging, into someone that is relaxed and comfortable and in tune with themselves. How does this person feel about pile 2? How does this person feel about pile 2? We have Cancer, immerse. Series or series, nurture. How does this person feel about pile 2? Third house, communication. So you have communication on top of abundance. So now that you're stable and happy and secure with yourself, now this person wants to come back and immerse themselves in your nurturing nature. Because, like I said, you went from being like this wild, carefree, gypsy-like sort of energy into this energy of Mother Earth. Very grounded, very stable, hardworking, empressy sort of energy. And they're naturally drawn to that. So we have abundance and communication. So communication will come in when you find your abundance. That's a message I'm getting for you. Communication from this person will come when you find your abundance, whatever that is to you. Whether that's money, whether that's family, whether that's friends, whether that's fame, whatever abundance is to you, after you find it, you're going to get communication from this person. With the nurture and the transition card, they saw you transform from this free-flowing, immersive, watery energy into this earth energy. Sorry about that. I had to let my cat out of the bedroom. I got a cat. Her name is Mouse. Want to see her? Mouse. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, she's the sweetest. Anyway, back to your reading. So we have transition and nurture. Like I said, they watched you transform from this free-flowing, gypsy-like, freedom-loving energy into this transition of an earth energy. And like I said, communication will come in when you find your abundance, whatever that means to you. How does this person feel about pile 2? Ooh. We got the key. Deck 1 got the key, so if you felt compelled to watch deck 1, maybe there's some messages in there for you. The moon, Pisces energy. The number 8 might be important to you because these are both 8s. This is the 8 of diamonds and this is the 8 of cups or hearts. The mask. That one flipped earlier, but it was with too many cards. So, this person wore a mask around you. You didn't know who they really were, or you just refused to see them without their mask on. But I feel like they tricked you. I feel like they wore a mask and they kept secrets from you. They really want to open up and come out of the cage, talk to you, but for some reason they feel like they need to keep it a secret. Now, there's phases of the moon on this moon card. If I could get it with my nails. I have to slide it to the table. There we go. There's the phases of the moon on this card. So this person feels like you have different moods. Maybe you have bipolar or depression, or maybe you suffer from low self-esteem. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that was a past energy. But like the cycles of the moon, you went through it. You got through it. You got through this transition into this abundant, communicative energy, and you're not putting up with people who wear masks anymore. You're just not. It's not important to you anymore to keep people in your life. All right, let's do the tarot. How does this person feel about deck 2? The Hanging Man. The Wheel. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands. So this person feels stuck on this wheel because you're here at this Ten of Pentacles and they're here at the Knight of Wands. So they, mouse, stop. So they have this passion for you. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles, you have it all. You've got it going on. That's how they see you, as someone who has their shit together. And they're still stuck in this. They're still stuck in this wild, chaotic, intense feelings. They're still there. They haven't transitioned yet. They want you sexually. Now, the wheel to me is travel. So some of them might travel to you, or you might travel to them. Either way, I do feel as though there is going to be some sort of face-to-face thing that's going to happen. Page of Swords. Deck 1 got the Page of Swords. They're spying on you. They want direct communication with you. Eight of Swords. Deck 1 got the Eight of Swords. I'm going to say the same thing probably. That's so odd. The Four of Pentacles. That's too many. I just need one more. Knight of Pentacles. Deck 1 got this card. So you got 3 out of 4 cards that deck 1 got. So I'd strongly say there's some messages in deck 1 for you, because this is kind of just going to be a repeat. This person watches you. Okay, they might dream about you, have creative thoughts about you. Maybe they're into art. With this Four of Pentacles here, you can see the moon in this picture, so more Pisces energy. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow. So I don't feel like you're going to get communication or this face-to-face time anytime in the near future. I do think it will happen. Six of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. But if you can see, the street is kind of dark and there's no one around but this one girl, and she looks a little bit sad and defeated. So this person might be dealing with depression, anxiety, but they're not at the same level as you, and so they can't step correct to you. They don't have what you have. They're not someone that you would even consider anymore. They're just too wild and out there. How did the Hangman end up reversed? Okay, so that must be a message about them becoming unstuck. Let me clarify the Hanged Man. Nine of Swords. Anxiety, fear, a feeling of being trapped. So they're coming out of this energy of feeling trapped and moving into the Wheels energy, which is a forward momentum, straight into the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So they really want this to happen, but they know that they can't come to you. They can't come to you correct. They're not in a place in their life where they can be what you need them to be, even though they wish that they could. Hi, Mouse. Yes. Let's get some advice from the Rebel deck. Wow, that's way too many. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. Ouch. One more. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Alright, so if that resonated, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will talk to you in the next video. Blessed be.